Whoa, what's up, Tony? That was fast, man. That was really fast, actually. Like really, really fast. Because you know how like sometimes StreamYard be taking a while. Actually, have you gone live before? I don't think I've seen you live. Or maybe you have. I can't remember. Let's see. Let's see. Do I want to go with black? Yeah, why not? Black is fine. Yo, what's up, Rodney, man? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What up, everyone? It's your boy. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean, I still can't believe Levi hasn't seen so many movies that I feel like you have to see, like Saving Private Ryan or like Band of Brothers, The Pacific. You know, but maybe one day he'll watch all of them. Who knows? Who knows? Let me see if I can put this link over here. Let me see. See, share. So Tony, how long are you driving for, man? Till 3 in the morning again? Well, for you it's like 8:30, right? Because I think you're what 2 hours behind me. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty early still, even here. So you probably still got a long ways to go, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because oh yeah, I keep forgetting how early it is, like on the West Coast, and then because if for John it would be like 7:30. That's crazy. Yeah, 8:40. Yeah, 8:40 so early, man. That's crazy. For sure, for sure. Even not see for even now, if I look at my apps, if I look at Grubhub, nothing's even open right now. To be honest, like to order food and stuff. It's already like almost 11 o'clock over here. Let's see. Let's see. Of course, man. My bad. My bad. Bam. I forgot. Bam. 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 Let me see here. Why can't I add you? What's going on here? Oh, there it is. Okay.
What is up?
That's weird. It won't let me add you to the stream.
It says I'm in.
Hold on. What is going on? You're like grayed out for some reason. I don't know why. I can't add you here. Oh, there it is. Add to the stream. There it is.
Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear me this time?
Yo, what is going on? Is my computer tripping?
Is your
Yo,
Wi-Fi
Tony, can
dead?
you hear me?
I can hear you.
Because I can't hear you. Ooh, private chat, what does it say? So you can hear me, but I can't hear you at all. Are you saying something?
Yeah,
That's
are
so
your
weird.
headphones dead? Somebody ask him if his headphones are dead.
Yeah, no, I can't hear you, man. Let me look at my settings. Maybe my thing is messed up. Settings, audio. Oh, you know what? Maybe it is my thing. Oh, yeah. Hold on. What? Let me see here. 1 second, Tony. This is weird. I don't know what's going on with the sound.
Can you hear me now?
Huh. You know what? It might be my computer. I'm gonna see if I can get out and come back in. I don't know what's going on here real quick. Hold on.
All
Let's
right.
go ahead and leave.
What is up? I'm taking over the Nova Dasher vibes. See if I can check out this chat while I'm at the red light. Hey, can anybody hear me? Or am I just talking to myself right now? Sweet. Thanks for the feedback, Brendan. At least I'm not going crazy here. Sorry for the turn signal. What is up? Nova Dasher is resetting his computer, I believe. So I've taken over with my logo because I'm driving. Yeah, the crickets are strong. When I lived in Austin, and man, the crickets were so much like they were in the stairwells, they were everywhere, like at the beginning of summer. Just you couldn't even walk without crunching on crickets. It's all good, Nova. What is up, people? I can't really read the chat too good right now. I can't highlight people. Nova didn't make me an authorized account holder or whatever it is. So yeah, I forgot to mention in the other stream that so you might have to end it and start up again. All right. Well, I'll exit here then and let you restart things.
All right. Is this working? Let me know if this is working, guys, by the way, because this thing just sort of died on me. So let me know if it's working. My computer was messing up real bad. So let me know. Tony, if you want to hop back in, if you're still on here, we should give it another shot. So let's see. There he is. Yo.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yes, I don't know what happened, dude. My computer was all crazy. Like every time I would load up StreamYard, it wouldn't actually load. It would just get stuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is going on?
Sometimes those internet applications kind of get stuck.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I was like, what is going on? How's your night going?
It's going pretty good. I mentioned that I had another $80 in Venmo from a private ride.
Look at you, man. You got private rides, you got Lyft, you got Uber, you have DoorDash. Is there an app that you don't do? Like, do you do Spark or no?
Yeah, I have Spark.
Or what, Shipped?
I have Shipped.
Instacart?
Yeah, I've done like 4 Instacarts.
Nice. Are you gonna get in that dumpling thing or what?
Yeah, I had Dumpling, but I hadn't used it, so they like closed my account.
Oh, that's interesting.
But yeah, I've just been working on a lot of rideshare stuff, so
Nice.
didn't really have time. But now that I've got people actually talking, like the other day I drove this lady to her doctor, but she's like, yeah, I use Instacart because she can't drive anymore. And she was like, I use Instacart, but it sucks because they don't give me like the sale prices or nothing. And I was like, shit, if I would have had my dumpling stuff ready, I could have totally got a customer right there.
That's crazy.
And she's only like 10 minutes from my house, so it wouldn't have been like way out of the way either.
Wow. You know, I had this lady today, I think it was yesterday, or maybe today, I can't remember, that she had ordered on Target, right? It was like some creamer for like milk, and then like
Right.
I think some oat meals, very specific oat meals, and she did not she wasn't picking up her phone, right? And then she calls me as I'm driving. I'm already driving. She's like, hey, I got a missed call from this number about my order. What's going on? I'm like, oh, well, I was looking for your, she didn't put any replacements. And she's like, oh, okay.
Right.
So am I gonna get charged for delivery fee? And I was like, well, I'm still delivering something to you, so you might, but I wonder how much the delivery fee is. That she kept asking about it.
Yeah. Where was it ordered from?
Target
on DoorDash.
Mm-hmm. Sapphire, today I walked away with 175, which is rookie numbers compared to Tony.
Yeah, so
Brandon's saying you should make some business cards and pass them out.
280. So between Uber and Lyft, I'm at like 285, 305 with the cash, and then so 385 with the private ride.
That's your poppy made 255. That's pretty good, man. 255, 9.5 hours. Nice. Lynn said I woke up at 8 in the morning, did my W2 job, get work from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Hey, $50 in 2 hours? That's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Sorry for the ASMR going on.
It sounds like you're unwrapping something.
I can't find the handle to the bag.
But today was pretty slow, man. It was really slow for me. Like I think I watched the whole documentary when I was waiting for orders.
A whole documentary? What was it about?
Serial killers.
Oh man, I just watched like all of the Criminal Minds.
Dude, I need to catch up on that. I haven't. I think see with me like I was starting to binge it, but I feel like Criminal Minds like if you watch a lot of it like back to back, it's a lot of like messed up scenarios, and I'm like, man, I need a break
Yeah.
from this,
Have a
you
good
know.
night. Yeah, for sure.
But I did watch. I'm all caught up. I got 22 seasons of Law and Order SVU under my belt, you know. So
Yeah, well,
if
what I'll say is if you have made it past the point where Hotchner is kicked off of the show, the rest of the episodes aren't even worth watching.
really,
Yeah.
but he didn't he do something like in real life? Is that why they kicked him out?
Yeah, because he got in an argument with the new writers,
Hmm,
and I have to think that it has to do with politics.
probably.
Because what I
Yeah, I think
noticed on there, they had like Obama on the wall whenever they were exiting the BAU, and then after 2016, they never changed the picture to Trump. It was still Obama.
really that's
Yeah,
interesting.
and then
What
like
the
towards
heck?
the end, they just never showed any more of the president picture at all.
Hmm. Yeah, see, I've watched. You ever watch Blue Bloods?
Uh-uh.
Blue Bloods is really good. I've seen that. What else? I've seen NCIS.
I've seen a little
NCIS.
bit. Like I only seen Criminal Minds because when I had COVID, I didn't have anything to do. My mom showed it to me, so
It's a good show, man. It's a good show. I stopped watching. I think I stopped watching when. Oh man, I think season four. I mean, I need to catch up for sure, for sure. Oh, we
yeah.
got
I
Sapphire
would.
here on the stream. Yo,
Let's see here. Who do we
oh,
got?
what? Sapphire. Well, your mic is muted, so whenever you want to unmute it, feel free to unmute it.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
So, Ashburn's a lot bigger than I thought. I didn't know that it went all the way down to Evergreen Mills Road.
I have
And
no
the only
idea where
thing-
that's at, but it sounds far.
It's in my area. Have you been through have you been near Aldi or Arcola, just, with the family or just yourself just driving?
You know, I try not to go that way because I feel there's nothing there but road. I mean, I know it's new development and stuff, but I probably have, but I can't remember anything about it.
Yeah, so down in that area, those houses go for like $2.5 million.
Oh, I bet.
And the tippers were actually pretty nice because that's where I had 2 deliveries today.
Mm.
I think I had a $7 and $6 tip, and they were
Yeah,
all
a lot of Redskins players live out there. They live there or like Great Falls. It's a nice
Oh.
area to live.
Yeah. I've only delivered once to Great Falls, and the one delivery I did was with Grubhub from Cracker Barrel all the way on the other goddamn side of town. But I took it anyways because I'm like, it's something to do, and it took me all the way up there to this person's house. And what's with customers not putting on a shirt when they want you to hand them to hand you hand the order to them? I had that happen to me months
People
ago.
are weird, man. People are weird.
And I was just like, I'm not delivering up here again.
Yeah, people are definitely weird. Yeah, Lynn saying, yeah, they're building. Yeah, I mean, Ashburn in a few years is going to be super nice. It already is pretty nice.
Minus all the data centers.
Yeah, but that's,
Well, I
They gotta-
shouldn't complain. I mean,
they got to put them somewhere.
I have like actually, I work at a data center, not in Ashburn, but just the next town over. Yeah, I guess it's public. Yeah, I work for Google,
Nice.
and that's all I can say.
That's what's up.
I work for Google too, for free.
Okay. Hector said, "That's what I said about Redskins fans. They should believe they belong." It's funny, Hector, man. I think I said something to you, but I don't think you caught it. Something about the Giants. No, I wanted him to join the fantasy league, but he never said anything. I guess he was chicken,
How did how did our local football team do today? How badly did they lose?
Last time I checked, they were losing, but I mean, this is a preseason. I don't really care about the preseason as long as they don't lose in the actual season.
14-24.
Yeah, has anybody played any of their starters yet?
I saw Patrick Mahomes was playing today. I was surprised to see him play.
Yeah, none of the Broncos starters have played.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't play any starters in like the preseason. They could get hurt, and it's like, why risk
Just
it?
wait for week 1 for them to get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, Patrick Mahomes had 12 out of 19, 2 touchdowns, 160 yards. That's pretty good. Taylor Heineke, they're pretty good too. 9 out of 12,
Against
80
the third
yards, 1
string, I
touchdown.
guess.
You know that third stringers, when there's not even a photo of them on like the stats page, it just has their initials. That's when you know they're like either brand new to the NFL or they don't even have any stats or anything. Can we use your buy-in money? What do you mean? Buy-in was $50. Buy-in. Let me see.
So, did you wind up taking that 24.75 order from Resin all the way to Ashburn?
No, I did not. I thought of you when I saw that, and I was like, yo, who is gonna take this? Like, if I was going in that direction, sure, but I'm not. You know what I mean?
Hey, it kind of came down to me. I average when I do a full day of dash, which for me is about 5 to 6 hours in my area. I average, depending on what the orders are, about
Holy
100.
shit.
Just because I have, while the orders do pay well,
This
and they do
kid
cover the
just got
miles.
hit by a car.
And you saw it, Tony? Doesn't like
Just outside the
have all
window?
these cameras? That's crazy.
This kid was like riding his scooter across the crosswalk, and this other kid ran over him.
Wow.
Oh man. Gonna jump
Sounds
out and
like
check on them.
Sounds like a World Star moment. World Star.
Holy shit! I mean, the kid is lucky. Like
He's
his
good.
little Razor scooter got hit in the back tire, and it just
Oh, wow.
threw him off.
That's
like,
crazy.
holy shit. But,
What's up, Dan?
it's dark now, and he's wearing a black sweater with black shorts and a black Razor scooter. Like, you're an idiot. Nobody can see you
There's
in that.
something reflective if you're out late at night.
Yeah.
Dan said, "What's good, Nova? I'm new to delivery driving. Started a month ago. Been doing pretty good. DoorDash and Uber Eats. Learned some tips. Nice, man. Hopefully, you're making that money, man." Eddie says, "Anyone watching UFC? I haven't watched UFC like that in a while. So I am not."
UFC was the best for the lockdowns because it kept going. They were like, we're not shutting down. We're going to Fight Island or whatever they called it.
Right? Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, the best advice I can give to new drivers like Dan is take the smart orders, make sure that the total is covering your miles, and make sure that your time is also covered at the restaurant. More Finance actually just posted a short on how he times himself at restaurants. He says if you get a $7 order, you should only wait 7 minutes for that order at the restaurant, as long as it's covering your miles in the end.
I can't say that I do a whole lot of waiting, to be honest. I think almost every order that I get, it's either ready or like about to be ready.
Same here. I mean, sometimes my orders aren't ready right away, and I text the customer just to let them know what's up. That way, if they're wondering, it's like, hey, why hasn't my DoorDash driver moved? And I just let them know, it's like, hey, your order's not quite ready yet. Should be 5-10 minutes. And just as I send it, they're like, DoorDash for whoever. I'm like, okay.
But do you even accept orders from restaurants that make you wait?
I'm still trying to find those restaurants that make me wait. I did come across a pizza restaurant that uh that I waited at for 15 minutes and their order wasn't ready yet. And I literally said out loud, I was like, you guys are over by 14 minutes of the pickup time that DoorDash gave me and my customer. Another driver will be by to pick it up.
Yeah, for me, if I go there and it's not ready and it's gonna be a while, like for example, when I went to Tyson's, Founding Farmers is really busy, right? So then I would be like, hey, could you give me like a real estimate? Like go check on the kitchen. Like if you're gonna tell me 20 minutes, cool, no problem. I'll leave. Someone else will come by for it, no problem. I hate it when they tell you, oh, it's coming right up or it'll be right out, and it's like,
Yeah.
they haven't even checked. They just made that up.
Yeah.
250.
Or they're like 5 or 10 minutes. Like which one?
Exactly. No, I mean I like to maybe I don't think make friends is the right term, but I'm definitely friendly or like nice to like people that are working there. Hey guys, are busy? Are you guys understaffed? Things like that. And then sometimes next time they see me, oh man, are you here to pick up? Or whatever. So Eddie says, no, you're a master doing DoorDash. I still can't make 255 in a day. How do you do that? It's a lot of luck because I would say luck and I guess a tiny bit of skill with the orders that I choose, but for the most part, it's luck, to be honest.
But
and having good knowledge of the market.
Luck favors the smart worker.
There you go. Dr. Poppy said, I got into it with a merchant today. Oh man, you gotta be careful with that because those merchants can just call DoorDash and then you cut.
Like a video. I watched a video today of a reaction to all these guys that are getting vasectomies because Roe versus Wade was overturned. You're getting cut like those guys got cut.
Says, thank you, Driven Dad. I was being way too noble in my first few days, but after watching enough Petra videos, I started being more choosy. Interesting. Yeah, no, I think whenever I see new people that are working, I think a lot of them don't do their research. Like they might just get on and like they think, oh, I'm gonna make all this money, and then it's like you're getting all these bad orders coming your way. But
right. Well, I had Uber Eats was my first experience doing food delivery, and that was when Uber Eats was on UberX rates. So like you got paid the same as if you're driving a person. And so then I downloaded DoorDash and I took one. I was like, I only got paid $3 for that. I'm like, this is no, screw that. I'm not doing DoorDash.
That's so funny. I was talking to Let's Rock, who's in my Discord. He has, I think, like around 17,000 deliveries, and we were talking about how back in the day, DoorDash was so different, man. Like I'm talking, like $6 minimums, $3 base pay, no matter what. That $6 minimums right now will be great because no matter what, you're gonna make at least $6. So all the 225s, all the 275s, that didn't exist back then. You know what I mean?
Right, but at the same time, it shouldn't have been that way in the first place. It should be
sure
what it's like on Grubhub. Those they're like, oh yeah, you want to complain about not getting your full tips, now we're gonna hide them.
Yeah, exactly. He said, I tried to file a complaint, but DoorDash is trash. All they said was, we will send you an email. Yeah, basically, they're probably going to send you a Google document form for you to fill out what happened, and that's basically it. But which places are my least favorite? The restaurants that don't want to do DoorDash, but they still do it. Like what is this one called? It's like it's not a mom and pop, but it's like a regional chain. And you can tell they don't like doing DoorDash, but I feel like they have to because they're signed up for it or whatever. But you can just tell they hate it. I'm trying to think of the name of that chain.
You know what you should do when you're being treated rudely by them for no good reason is just give them a Yelp or whatever Google review.
True.
Oh, like On the Border?
Oh, dude, On the Border is so bad. I feel so bad for the people that work there. First of all, every time I go there, there's different staff. So
isn't it the same chain as Chili's On the Border?
I don't know. There really aren't
that
many.
Their to-go their to-go logo is exactly the same, just different colors.
I think the fact that they're the ghost kitchen for Mr. Beast Burger, I think that helps them out a lot because a lot of
Yeah.
people get.
Oh, so they're chained in with that too, because Red Robin in my market has Mr. Beast Burger.
I wonder if it's any good. Probably not.
I found
I
a
mean,
new burger place.
It's just the same food that you get from the other restaurant. I can't realize like you get Maggiano's out of Chili's.
Yeah, I seen that. But here we have like the real Maggianos, like the actual Maggiano. You know?
Where
Yes,
did
that's
I
all the
hear
way in
that?
Tyson's.
Somebody
Yeah.
was saying they got Maggiano's out of Chili's, and I was like, I never heard of that. It's just wings out of Maggiano's and Chili's, so I know they're like linked together.
Dan said the acceptance rate game had me trying to take every order. It wasn't too bad because after 1 or 2 orders, I get some good orders. Then when I be in a good area, the acceptance rating would pay off. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say yes or no. I think sometimes like I want my rating to be higher, because I want to take more order, want to make more money. But I feel like every 2 or 3 good orders, I get hit with waves of trash. So I'll do like a couple of good ones, and then next thing you know, I'm getting like 225s, 275. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, But right now, actually, I think I'm sitting at like 10%, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I'm at on DoorDash. I think I'm at 33%.
But yeah, see, but today was pretty slow because today I only declined 126, right?
Those are rookie numbers. You need to get those numbers up.
Compared to let's see, Thursday where I declined 250, which is crazy.
Still rookie numbers.
Wasn't
Wasn't there one day that you declined like I think it was like one of your infamously long days where I think
Wednesday I declined 303 orders. What the heck?
Jesus.
That's nuts.
Wait, was that the day that you literally just went straight to door dashing right after you got off work based on what you said in Discord and video?
I don't think that was that one. Or maybe no, that was Thursday. So that's the video I just dropped today, I think.
Okay.
Or yesterday. No, yesterday. The one from yesterday.
Yeah, so on DoorDash, I have a 31% rating. And on Uber Eats, because Uber Eats likes to send trash too, my acceptance rating is 35%, and I have a 13% cancel rate on it.
I'll see right now I'm sitting at a 4.97 customer rating, 12% acceptance rating, 100% completion, 96% on time, and 18,016 deliveries, which is crazy.
I'm not sure why my completion rating is 92%. It's like I pick up and drop off the orders. I wonder if that's based on if it stays on time, on schedule.
Or if you cancel them, or if then
yeah. I have canceled a couple in the yeah. That makes sense.
John said his acceptance rating is 4%. Yeah, man. I mean, mine on the day that I made almost $300 at one point, it was like 0% because I was getting nothing but trash for like a solid 20-30 minutes, but I don't let it bother me. I just keep declining. It works for me. Eventually I get a good order, and then that's it.
Yeah, to get my rating down to 0%, to start this DoorDash Top Dasher thing, I went from 2% to 0%, but it took me basically 100 declines to get there. Because I only had 2% because I did 2 orders double stack.
I've been getting a lot of stack offers, so it was so easy for me to get to 0% because it was like DoorDash was putting, garbage with garbage and try to put like a little bow on it, make it look nice, but it's still trash. So because they're stacked, I'm assuming it'll count as 2 declines. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Hey, if you want, Nova, there's a schedule available in my area tomorrow from 5:30 to 8:30.
No, I'm okay. What's up, Steve? No, I keep forgetting that you're like 2 hours
Shout out to
behind me. That's
Rapture
why.
Rodeo.
Yeah. Smack that like button, y'all. There you go. Listen to Steve. Listen to Steve. For sure. For sure.
Also, apparently, there's a place called Tyson South.
Yeah, it's really small. I've been there. It's right next to it's right next to regular Tyson's for sure. Yeah, right now all the areas are red, but I really doubt that it's busy. They probably don't have any drivers.
Yeah, I don't do food delivery after dark because I want. Yeah, I don't do food delivery after dark.
Everything is red. Yep.
Yeah, I don't like driving after the sun goes down because I want to be able to see where the hell I'm going.
No, I feel you. I'm not a fan because some people it's like you're getting food delivered, but you don't want to turn the light on, like the porch light or something,
Yeah,
I'm like, come on, it's not that hard.
And unfortunately, in our area, there's been history of DoorDash and Uber Eats drivers getting shot and killed after dark.
Yeah, it's true.
And no need to risk it.
Exactly.
Yeah, no need to risk it for the biscuit. Also, there's a really I was looking at the other like far off areas on DoorDash one time. Apparently there's a zone called Paw Paw, West Virginia.
What?
Paw Paw, West Virginia. About 3 hours west of here. And the only restaurant that I see there is a donut shop.
That's interesting. Yo, I feel this coming right here. Dark tints at nighttime is a bad combo. Yeah, I have 5% tint on my car, so
Is
when
that
it gets
legal?
dark, it's not legal, but
Oh.
they can't pull you over for tints anymore in Virginia. I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
it's a secondary offense, so they can pull you over for something else and then get you for the tint, but I haven't gotten pulled over in like I did get pulled over, but they didn't say anything about my tints. But yeah. John said, just did my last delivery in my neighborhood area so dark, long driveways with huge properties. Very few people have lights on. We need a national light.
That. I
We need a
support that,
national
John.
law for light. Yeah, for
I support that 100%.
Yeah. I think like if you know food is coming, like at least turn the light on or something. But some people are just, I don't want to say inconsiderate, but I guess inconsiderate.
Especially if you wind up going to Aldi, which is where I don't know why, but I wind up in Aldi way too often when I do Uber Eats. Route 50 gets very, very dark down there, and Aldi is also a new development still. But they tip quite nicely down there in South Riding, Aldi, and Arcola.
Yeah, that sounds far, dude. That sounds so far.
From where I am right now, it is about a 15-mile drive to get down there.
Oh yeah, see, exactly. You know which are my least favorite houses? The one that they don't have mailboxes by the house, but they have the mailboxes by like the beginning of the road or like the beginning of the driveway, but it's like a shared driveway. You know what I mean? So it's
those
like
gotta be the worst.
I hate those, especially at nighttime, because if you can't see one, then it's like you can't see the rest.
Do you carry a flashlight with you sometimes?
I do. Yeah, I got one for my job actually, so I just bring it with me. It's actually pretty strong. It's pretty cool. It's like it's USB powered, so you can charge it. So it's like you never need batteries for it. Yeah, John, I can definitely relate to this. It's 2022. You can have a solar light. Yeah, exactly. You can have a solar on the driveway. Yep.
I like a lot of the new developments that are popping up in Ashburn. The mailboxes are at the edge of the road with the numbers on the side of them, and then the townhome or house, the number is right there above the front door. I'm just like, Why do more houses not do this? This makes it so much easier.
Right.
Even though I still sometimes miss the house by like 2 houses, like, oops.
Dan said, "How often do you get restaurants with bad?" What do you mean, Dan? Like the restaurant's hard to find? Not very often for me. Get a restaurant with bad addresses.
I think he's asking, restaurants with bad addresses.
You know, in Tyson's there is a Subway. There's actually a house, but according to DoorDash, it's a Subway, and it's not a Subway. It's a house.
Yeah, I agree, Lynn. Dips are way too far.
You said like the wrong address, like the restaurant is the wrong address, or like they gave you the wrong address for the customer.
I hate that one. The customer gives you an address that they're at, and then like, oh nope, I'm not there anymore. I'm at home. Just like,
Oh yeah, like that. I had that happen to me with that Chipotle lady. Man, she was. Whew, that was fun.
I had that happen with a halal guy's order. He was at the gym that he works at where he ordered it from. I call him, ask him, it's like, where the hell's the front door? He's like, oh, I'm not there. I'm actually back at my apartment. I'm like, where's your apartment? What's your address? He's like, oh, don't worry about it. You can keep the food. I'll just order it now. I'll just order it now. And I'm like, oh hell no, I'm already halfway in this. Tell me where you live. I'll deliver this to you myself.
That's funny. Hey, I drive my mama. Random question: have you ever picked up from Surfside in DC? I know last time when I went there was a guy picking up DoorDash in a bicycle, and I was like, man, I gotta respect the hustle. Dealing with all those drunk people, you know, the people that don't know how to drive, the lights. She said, I do most of my deliveries at night. I love the people who have no lights on, no number in the house, but a little placard with a house number. Yep. That's so funny.
Oh, lovely.
And said, I've been getting the wrong addresses from restaurants for Little Caesars and Popeyes. Huh. That's interesting.
We need to get more of our local area drivers in here.
You know, somebody commented in one of my videos and they were like, are you part of like the local DMB Dashers? And I was like, I've never even heard of this. So I am not. So apparently there's a Facebook group out there that's called Local DMB Dashers.
Curious.
Well,
I'm gonna go look it up.
Driver Mama, she's here. She's in Maryland / DC, right? If I'm not mistaken. She's basically here, I think. I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure last time I heard her comment, she was here.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's called Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash delivery drivers in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia.
That's so
1.7K members. I will join the group.
What's it called again? You said it was DMB what?
Type in.
Oh, I see that one. I see another one that's called the DoorDash Drivers of Virginia. I see that one too. It says this is a group only for Dashers in Virginia. Okay, so specific.
I quit using Facebook on those things because it was always so whiny.
It's like Reddit. If you go on Reddit on DoorDash, man, the people are just so toxic.
It's nothing but a like whiny. Like, it's even worse when it was the Uber and Lyft ones I was doing before I even heard of DoorDash.
I'll see Driver Mama. I went to the one that's open 24/7 at like 3 in the morning last time, and it was crazy. Like, you know, I actually ended up ordering through DoorDash because the line was so long that I just ordered online to pick up the food. Well, I was there, so I probably saved a few minutes, but you know, still. Let's see. I work in Bethesda. She works in Bethesda. Nice. But you live 30 minutes from your zone. Yeah, I think a lot of people drive to their zones. You know. I've done this before, Lynn. She said she left the order on the street corner because she couldn't find the address, and the customer didn't complain. Yeah, I mean, I have people put in their comments like, "Oh, follow a car through the gate," or something crazy like that. I'm like, why can't you just give me a gate code? You know.
I just sent a request to join those two groups.
Yeah, I think
interesting to see how other people do in our state.
I think I'm a part of a few that are like on the like the major, you know, like the big ones. like the national ones. But yeah, like Tony said, I don't really look at it like that, to be honest, because like he's saying, a lot of people just complain there for no reason.
So, any plans to try out dashing in DC yet?
It's funny that you mentioned that. Yes, I have a message here from. Let me see if I can find her name. I don't want to put the wrong name in here. She sent me a message. She said, "Hold on." Where
Because I
is
know
it?
you like to test out new areas when you're feeling
Oh
like
yeah,
exploring a new area.
she wrote me like like a nice message. Like this thing is like super detailed. So if anything, I'm gonna send her a message because she said try it out Sunday morning. It's pretty steady, and there's no farmers market in certain streets. Um, but yeah, she says still clear of Georgetown. I mean, I figured that because Georgetown is always crowded with people and whatnot.
It's a college town, so yeah.
Did you see that Georgetown Cupcakes got shut down?
Oh yeah, because their business license expired.
That's crazy. How do you let that expire?
You just get busy and you forget to renew it, I guess.
Picked up from Uber Eats and Popeyes last night, and the address to GPS let me. Yeah. So call support. They said they couldn't compensate me with appeal. So like the GPS took you to the completely wrong address, dude. I would have just said, "Hey, it's not my fault that the app took me here." You know. Joseph said, "I left an order outside someone's yard because there was a huge German Shepherd just chilling near me." Oh yeah, that's crazy. I love dogs, but the door drop and dash. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have a dog, like clearly, I have a pit bull. But it's funny when people are like, "Oh, the dog is friendly." I'm like, "Yeah, the dog is friendly to you because it's your dog." You know, if I ever see a dog when I'm doing an order, like I always put my hand up so they can smell me, so they can see that I'm not a threat. But then I probably just call the customer, "Hey, I have your order. Should I leave it with the dog, go by the door, or what?"
If you leave it with the dog, the customer ain't getting that order. I like it when customers say it's like, please don't ring the doorbell because it'll drive my dogs mad. I'm
People
like,
say that, or like, "Oh,
that's
my
perfectly
baby's
okay.
sleeping," or something like that. It's always like
Yeah,
the go-to.
I'm
The
like,
go-to.
I'm just like, that's perfectly okay. And then as I'm walking to the house, the dog is upstairs on the balcony
He sees you.
starts barking. I'm just like,
Yep.
I'm just gonna leave this at the door. I look up at it and like, just gonna drop it here and take the photo and get the fuck out of there.
Exactly.
I've seen those one videos of the guy that would put in like, throw my Chipotle against the wall and I'll tip you an extra $20. He's like, punt my Chipotle as far as you can and I'll tip you an extra $20. It's like a whole like series of these little shorts. He's got the people like yelling things and stuff.
D, you're alive. D, I haven't seen you. Last
Oh, what's
time,
up, D?
last time I heard
Trying to
you're trying to cancel Tony. What's up? What's up with
yeah,
that?
trying to cancel me because I don't want to walk inside old people's homes and put their groceries in their fridge. Hope your surgery went well.
She has surgery? What?
I think that's what she said. She's gonna have
Oh.
surgery.
Well, D, if you have surgery, hopefully you're recovering well with a nice cocktail, by your side and whatnot.
That's a lot of chocolate chips. Drive on, mama.
I deliver just on cupcakes, 20 chocolate chips from Giant on Instacart. 10. Wow.
Instacart actually just approved me to get off their wait list, but I'm just like, nope, no, my luck in my area. I'm gonna have to hike it up 4 floors because I have a lot of apartment complexes here.
Isn't like getting off the wait list a downgrade for Instacart?
I don't know. I'm not signing up for Instacart. Someone else can have my slot.
Like you're a higher priority if you're on the wait list still. If they put you off the wait list and activates you, then you are considered less of a driver now.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I will do grocery shopping for myself. I will not do grocery shopping for anyone else. Because I'm still a little scarred from one of my Walgreens pickups months ago with Uber Eats.
I'm the opposite. I only like to grocery shop if I'm getting paid. I
Hey
don't like to
Tony,
spend my money.
D said Tony, sorry, no bad feelings. You do you, boo. Much respect. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
know. I was just being
It doesn't seem like a genuine apology. And I'm just kidding.
genuine, huh? I
She says
was
she's
not.
setting up her classroom. She said.
I'm on YouTube, so I'm used to getting harassed.
My day was okay. It was a little bit slow. Didn't really dash for a whole. I mean, I woke up late. Not late, but I like to be out of the house by like 10:30. But I woke up and I was just laying there, not really doing much. But it was a little bit slow. But we still made 175, which isn't bad.
Keeping up that grind.
Yeah. Message. So was the little dogs that are always annoying me. I hate little dogs. Like if I can carry the dog like a football, I just don't like him. I like big dogs.
I like dogs like the one my parents have.
What kind of dog is that?
It's a black Labrador retriever mix, about 13 years old.
Okay. Yeah, my dog, she's 10. She's sleeping right now. Said I watched the over $300 video. Oh, nice. Thank you, D. Thank you. You know what's funny? Not funny, but Sapphire that you mentioned. You know how you said that I looked tired the one day. Someone else commented on the video and they said that I also look like I'm when do I sleep? And I'm like, I feel good. So maybe I gotta be more aware of how I perceive myself to other people or how other people perceive me, I guess, because I feel good. Oh, this is a great question. Do I plan on working during football Sundays? No, I don't plan on it unless I have to. Sundays, you're gonna see me. Well, you're not gonna see me, but I usually just stay home or go to a friend's house. We watch Red Zone and fantasy sports and whatnot.
You're gonna be on Derek's network,
Oh, who?
Gigi Condon, his football network.
Oh no, but I'll definitely check it out for sure.
He's probably needs the syndicate for the Guardians. I don't remember seeing that one on there.
Sundays are always like I don't know, man. When football's around, I just love football so much sometimes. How do rainy days treat you over there on delivery? I think they're hit or miss. Sometimes it's not busy, or if it is, I'm like, I don't want to get out of the car when it's pouring rain, you know? So I think it's hit or miss for me. Hey Dan, what market are you in? I forgot to ask you that earlier. Layton's a lot of dogs. A lot of dogs. Shop and delivery. Oh yeah, no, I think shop and delivery. There has to be a tip on there, or no, not even a tip, because most of that money comes from the base pay. But it needs to be worth my time for sure.
I would like them to add at least half the base pay that you get for shopping delivery orders, add to normal food delivery orders, please. Thank you.
Houston, Texas, nice. Oh, the Commanders. That's my team right now, even though the name sucks, but it's all good though. Typically, when I do a lot of fantasy sports, I become a fan of players really more than the actual teams. D said, I love football Sundays, the booze, the food, the booze, the football, etc. Exactly. Well, I don't know about the Green Bay, but everything else you said, it's okay. No, I definitely want to go see a game. I haven't been to a game since like COVID started. You know, before that, I used to go to at least one game every year.
I am okay with not going to games.
It's different, you know, when you're there, the stadium, the atmosphere. The only thing that sucks is leaving because you know it's always like a traffic to get out, especially if they lose. Even worse. Even worse.
Hmm.
Oh man. Is that Carlos? Who's Carlos? D. Oh no, that's not Carlos. No, it's not Carlos. You're a Vikings fan. Nice. How do you feel about the team this year? You guys got a pretty good team. Great running back, great receiver, pretty good quarterback. I think the defense might be the only like I guess X factor. Who knows? You make that money in football Sundays. Yeah, see, I would be conflicted because, like I said, I love watching football, you know. But if I need the money or whatever, we'll see. But I'm gonna try my very best, and I have to work on Sundays.
Take Sundays and Mondays off.
Yeah. So you see, like I mostly take Mondays off because on Monday, like nobody can watch my daughter, so I watch her, and that's why I don't dash on Mondays.
Hey, gotta put family first.
Exactly. Vikings meet the Packers. That's funny. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm pretty excited. I think plus I'm due for like a review of my job, so to give me a little bit of money, then I can dash less, you know?
Yeah, I'm dashing right now. I was just gonna up and quit food delivery like last week because I just got so sick and tired of putting the miles on the car, losing that valuable time on the weekends.
Hmm.
But now that I know that I need a shit ton of dental work done, and my cat also needs some dental work done, I'm like, well, I can't cover both of us with just my full time.
Mm.
So I'll try to get a little bit of extra money from DoorDash, which
That's
I've
nice.
determined between DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, DoorDash wins my market.
So,
It
how
has,
many hours would you say that you're working a week right now?
oh, since I like to sleep after I get off work at 5 o'clock, um, probably less than 10.
But you're still making some good money. You're only working 10 hours. It's pretty good.
Let's see here. Let's see. Let me look at my earnings from, let's see, early June was like $63. Late June was $100. July looks like it was about a $300 a month, and August is 70 something dollars so far.
Nice. Alex Gonzalez said, how many hours do you work a week between two jobs? I would say a lot. But I see the thing is, when people say hours, you're thinking that I'm working physically the entire time. There's a lot of downtime when you're doing DoorDash, and I have a lot of downtime on a normal job. But technically, I'm still working because you know I'm dedicating my time to doing those things. So I would say probably between like 80 to 100 hours. I think. I know it sounds worse than it really is, but technically it is that long. Lynn said FedEx Field needs to be turned down. Yeah, FedEx Field, it looks like a disgrace of a football field for sure.
I like how DoorDash like, hey, there's a $3 peak pay in your very busy area right now, and I'm just like, put peak pay during the day.
That's funny.
I guess no one really dashes out of my area after dinner's over.
Exactly. Even here, like in Fairfax, you'll put a peak pay at like 2 in the morning because no one's online at 2 in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's like so. The only people that I can think about who are ordering food that early in the morning are folks like you who work overnight.
Yeah, no. Yeah, bro, I'm happy with the team you coach. Yeah, then the Vikings are gonna have a good year for sure. Fun D said, funny story. My favorite guy at my local liquor store is quitting because he's working crazy hours with none rewards. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. There you go. He said, we had a whole. Oh, D, how's your nephew? Is he still with a cougar? Although technically she's not a cougar, she's a MILF. If she's 36, she's not. She's too young to be a cougar.
What?
No. So D was saying that her nephew was running away with a cougar, and I was like, a cougar? And then he's like, yeah, she's 36. And I'm like, 36 is not a cougar. That's like, too young to be a cougar, I think, by definition.
Mm.
I think she
Yeah.
said her nephew was 21 and she's 36.
Oh. All right.
Oh, man. You know what's somebody recommended a camera like it's not a GoPro, it's called like the Insta 360 Go or something, but all the reviews are all of them are sponsored. Like I'm
Yep.
looking for a review that's not sponsored by the actual people, because I feel like that'll be the more genuine review.
Yep. Doctors and nurses are the ones that probably order food in overnight hours. Because
I feel bad. I feel bad for them.
closed.
I feel bad for them because I never go to, like, when I get an order that's going to the hospital, I'm like, oh man, because the drop offs are never simple. Either you can't get a hold of them, or they don't put a room number, or you can't get in, or something. It's always something.
If I ever get a hospital order, I'll take it to see what it's like. But one order that I'll avoid because of your advice are people who order from the airport. And when I see those orders, I'm like, it's gotta be the hotel or someone that works in the main terminal or someone that came over from the other terminals that will meet you in the main terminal. Because you can't take food delivery. Yeah, you can't take food delivery past TSA.
It just sounds like a lot of work because you really can't leave your car unattended, not at the airport. You know what I mean?
No, because they'll get towed quickly.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not gonna do any of those. I did a late night, early morning. Have a huge industrial park. Okay, those were nice.
Anyways, before I head out, are you jashing back in Reston tomorrow? Or are you going into Tyson's?
Well, I schedule myself in Reston, but if I oversleep and I can't find my way back to Reston, I'll end up in Tyson's. Because there is there's no schedule open in Reston like it is in Tyson's at least.
How's the other guy that travels from Pennsylvania down to
Adam Pete?
Yeah,
I mean,
that Adam.
If you've been following the Discord, his car broke down.
Yeah, I saw that. I feel so bad for him.
Yeah, the day was crazy because he was in Tyson, so I actually called him an Uber to go to Ronald Reagan National Airport, and then they didn't have a car either, so he ended up going back to his Airbnb. It was a mess, but I think he told me he has a car now, but that was a mess for sure.
That's the way that would work.
I try only to dash when it's peak pay in my area so I don't compromise my acceptance rating since no one knows the algorithm and over 80 at a time, so I don't care about the AR. Still get good orders. Nice. John said they have me go to the emergency room entrance. The door person always pages the staff. I always have a good experience. See, John, I envy you, man. Every time I've gone to the hospital, well, first of all, I don't know if you've been to the hospital, Sapphire, but the Reston Hospital right next to the town center, it's like different buildings.
Construction. It was they were doing some construction around it a year or two ago.
I think it's done, but the way it is, they have like the Pavilion 1, Pavilion 2, like it's different buildings, you know? And sometimes people don't even put which building, which is super annoying. So
Mm.
yeah, I try to avoid going there unless it's gonna be like an absolute banger.
Yeah,
Or
my
something.
the hospital that's closest to me is Loudon Hospital,
Hmm.
but I don't get orders from there. Usually, I get orders for the apartment complex that's right next to it, or I'll go up to Lansdowne Resort and drop off an order down there. Really nice resort, by the way. If you ever been to Lansdowne Resort,
I have not. I have not.
like I said, I think you should just one day where it's slow, just come out to my area and
Just dash.
just have fun with it. Just have fun with it.
Maybe.
It's
Maybe.
super chill on this side of Route 28.
What's up, Scooter Bud? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I mean that's the main reason why I came back to Reston, man. Because Reston is so much more relaxed. Tyson's is hectic with the traffic, and yeah, you can make more money, but I feel like I can make the same amount of money in Reston. You know,
Oh
so
yeah, I only did the one order in Tyson's, and that was enough for me to be like, nope.
yeah, it's just not for me. I mean, like I said, if I can't find a schedule or whatever, then I'll go to Tyson's because you know there is an open availability all the time. Basically, it's always busy, quote unquote. You know, so
Mhm. It's busy because the all the food delivery drivers are like, I don't know where to park. I guess I'll just park here at this corner and try to get into this apartment building. Oh, they didn't give me a call number.
for sure, yeah. There's definitely a lot of people that are like, don't give you enough, don't give you all the info, or you don't have anywhere to park. You know, it can be a mess sometimes, for sure.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what's nice about my area is, like I said, my area is mostly just houses, open air apartment buildings, and townhomes. And there are data centers and some businesses around here. But more often than not, you're just going to be delivering to uh, a townhome or a house or an apartment building. And it's usually my orders usually average between 3 to 7 miles. The 3 mile orders are usually around $6.25 or $5, depending on if they're a low tipper, like $3. I'll take those if I got nothing else going on, or it's like my first delivery of the day, and I'll be like, $5, 3 miles, no biggie. I'll take it over there. And then when it starts to pick up, then I'll start to. That sounds horrible, Lynn.
You know, Lynn, I think I actually might. I mean, last year I ended up in Tyson's by accident, and I had a huge Macy's order. It was like $75 or whatever it was. So I do miss that, man. The fact that I could go to Tyson's and try to get lucky with some orders from Macy's, because you can make a lot of money with Macy's real quick. You know.
Oh, I have some condominiums, but they actually have the numbers outside on their buildings.
You know, I don't mind the condominiums themselves or the gates. I hate the call boxes, like the old ones that look like
Mm.
an old phone or whatever. I hate those things. I feel like they never work properly.
Yeah, luckily I don't deliver to a lot of those gated communities.
Nice, D. Is that the same nephew that's coming with the older woman or what?
Now it's not busy in my area. DoorDash, you're drunk.
Let me see.
It's all gray. Even Tyson's is gray. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is all gray. Look at that. Maybe the app is down for all of it to
If
be gray. Actually, no. Randomly, Woodbridge is red.
That's too far away for me to deliver
I
in.
can dash along. I can dash along the way.
Go for it. Who
No,
needs sleep, right? Who needs sleep?
yeah, that's okay.
Actually, isn't there someone in the Discord that actually dashes in that area, or is it Manassas they dash
Yeah,
in?
yeah. His name is that man Meraki, I think is his name. Yeah, he wrestles in Woodbridge. Yeah.
Mm.
Lynn, yeah, exactly. Macy's, Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's. Some of those orders are crazy.
I don't get those orders in my area, but then again, they drop at times when I'm not near Dulles Town Center.
Right. We go to Caledonia, Wisconsin. Nice. You know, every time I think of Wisconsin, I think of the Green Bay Packers and that 70 show. We're probably gonna go just for 10 more minutes, end the live at midnight. Sounds like a good time to end it. So we still
I'm
got like
actually gonna head out myself. I'll start to unwind for the night.
so good, man. Thank you for stopping by.
Of course, Driven Dad. Hope everything's okay with that. With that kid that
Yeah.
got hit
That
on the
guy that
scooter.
got ran over.
That's
Yeah,
not-
I hope.
I should have honked my horn because it would have saved the clip on my Tesla cam.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
Teslas have built-in dash cams.
They have so many
Yeah, they've got,
cameras.
like,
Interesting. All right. Well, y'all have a good night. Nova, have fun dashing tomorrow, and
Thanks,
look
man.
forward to your next video.
Yeah.
And your next video too, Driven Dad.
yeah, I'm actually editing my day 9 right now.
Oh, you have a series. Okay, I think I will go watch your series before I go to bed.
For sure.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Bye bye.
Hey Tony, you know what
See
you
ya.
should do once you're done? You should make it like a big video, and all you do is clip them together. You know?
Do a recap
Yeah, like a
And
month long
just-
recap.
and just put them all together.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I got a video to edit after this too. So we'll see how long that takes me. If I really focus on it, it'll take me maybe like 45 minutes to an hour tops. But if I'm like, looking at my phone or just hanging out, like I can't do it. I gotta literally focus on it. If not,
Then
it'll
it's
take
like,
longer.
shit, what did that say? I have to rewind and watch that
Oh,
again.
I know exactly. But I'm pretty good at giving myself cues or like clues. So I'll be like, oh, now we're sitting at this much, for the total or whatever. So then, okay, that's where I'm at, because if
Yeah,
not,
for sure.
I'll lose myself for sure. Lynn, what time are you dashing tomorrow? So my schedule is for, now that you mentioned it, let me look at it. Schedule tomorrow, Sunday. I have a schedule from 11 a.m. until 7:30. In Reston.
Dude, looks like there's some good surges going on right now.
Oh, I bet, man. Saturday night, people are out and about.
Turn that on.
Hey, Tony, so I don't think I've ever asked you. So, because I know you guys say that you rent the Tesla. So, is it like a month rental or through like Hertz, or how does that work?
Yeah, it's week by week, and it's through Test Driver. These people are crazy. Think I'm gonna drive that far? Hold on, let me pause
But
this.
do they know that you're doing it for like rideshare and stuff, or they don't care?
Yeah, so if you check out my channel, it says "Welcome to Test Driver." That video will explain everything.
Tony said, "You don't watch my videos, man."
Yeah, what's up, man? But basically, there's a guy here in Denver who has his own company, has like 35 Teslas, looking to get 35 more by the end of this year.
Jeez,
And
35.
he rents them out to Uber and Lyft drivers mainly.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. So I pay $438 a week, and then an extra 100 for Lisa to be added on as a driver.
So it's 538 a week, but you can make that in
Yeah.
2 days, right?
Well, last night I made 578.
Oh yeah, see. So in 1 day you can make that.
Yeah.
Have you seen this guy? His name is Joe Easy Delivers.
I don't think so.
So his videos randomly started popping up on my feed. They're pretty good. It's pretty good. He's in Florida, and he has an all electric. I want to say it's a Nissan. No, I forgot what kind of car he has, but the range is really bad. Like I think he can only go like 85 miles or something.
Okay.
So it's interesting how like it limits. It basically handicaps him sometimes because he can't.
Yeah.
You can't drive as long without charging or whatever. And he was trying to like get in the car through Carvana when he bought it, but he had like a W-2 job before, and everything was good. He has good credit. He said everything was fine, but then they asked him to upload 3 pay stubs or 2 pay stubs, so he just uploaded his bank statements, right?
Right.
And then initially they were like, oh, everything is cool, and they had like a date set up for him to pick up the car. But I guess he said with Carvana, they want you to already have insurance on the car before you buy it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, before I, add it to my insurance, I want to see if I can actually get the car. And I think an actual human was reviewing his file or whatever. And they were like, oh, we don't accept DoorDash or Uber at payments as income or something like that. And then he
Right.
was why? And they were like, oh, it's because of COVID. He's like, what? It doesn't make
What?
any sense. Exactly. Like I was like, what?
That's a stupid excuse
Yeah.
because of COVID. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is what you can do is you can turn your gig businesses into an LLC, and once you get enough revenue going through that, you can convert it to an
Pay
S corp and then
Yeah.
pay yourself as an employee.
John said, I'm really looking into renting a car just to deliver for 12.7 and see what I would make save my car. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I know.
Yeah, if the
shop
numbers
that
make
shop
sense,
Yeah.
if the numbers make sense, if they don't make sense, then don't do it. Like, I don't have any charging cost. I do 538 all in for 2 people to be on this. These people want me to go to this.
So Tony, do you keep the same one all the time, or do you just get it
Yeah.
back for another one, or?
Well,
Okay.
this is my third one or fourth one. Yeah,
Okay.
because I started off in a standard range Model 3, which is like 220 mile range. And then I got into a long range Model 3. So it's 330 miles. And then I wanted to get into a Model Y for Uber and Lyft Black. And that one went down to 264 mile range. And as soon as this one that I'm in right now was delivered, I got to switch into it. It's a long range 330.
I wonder if there's anything like that in my zone. How did you find this guy? Did you just like Google something, or you
One
just
of
ran into
my
him?
one of my passengers, when I was driving the Lyft car, that I got hit by a lady running a red light. When I had that electric car from Lyft, which is how I got the free charging, one of my passengers told me about it because he had just ridden in a Tesla with test driver like the day before I picked him up.
I see. John said, I was watching a guy in New York dashing with an electric scooter, and he was killing it. I don't know what he does in the winter. I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different ways. Like I said in DC, when I was in DC last week, I went to get food with a friend at like 3 a.m. because he was drunk, and I picked him up. At this 24-hour taco place, there was a guy picking up DoorDash on a bicycle, not a bike, not an e-bike, like on a legit bike. And he had like a little backpack, like strap thing hooked up to the bike.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, man, that's crazy. Putting in the hustle. Coach
That's
John
for
said
sure.
11 hours today was slow. 218. Yeah, but you make $200, man. That's what's up.
I'm at 147 on Lyft.
Nice.
167 on Uber. 20 in cash, and that $80 private trip. So just under $320.
That's solid, man. So does that 538 that you pay, does that include insurance and stuff or not?
300. I guess. Wait, the hell? Yeah, that includes commercial coverage, full commercial coverage, so I can do these private trips.
Decent because no, because you weren't here last week, but after we finished doing the live, I went to pick up my friend at like 2:33 because she was intoxicated, and I said, "Hey, man." He said, "Oh, we can go eat tacos." I said, "Say less. We'll go pick you up, get some free tacos." But yeah, taco place is bomb. 100% recommend for sure.
My bad. I was definitely not calculating that right. I'm at 414.
Nice. You might have looked that up. I wonder if there's anything like that in my market.
Yeah, there could be.
But I don't even know what to look up. You know what I mean? Like, what do I Google?
Just look up private Tesla rental company or something like that.
Let's see, private.
Independent Tesla rental.
The first thing I see is Turo.
Yeah, don't click on that one.
There's Turo, Hertz, Airport, Uber. Oh, maybe this thing is called eberides.com.
Yeah, I think that one's here in Denver too.
It says
Click on it and see.
Rent a EV today. Better way to rent. Contest is booking. Blah blah blah. Modern fleet. It says Colorado owned. So why is that on there?
Yep. I told you because I met that guy the other day. He had a Volkswagen.
You have no idea what I would do for free tacos. Mistina said, tacos. Yeah. And they're good tacos too. They're not even bad tacos. Oh yeah, I see it here. Denver area, Aurora, something like that. Denver Airport.
Yeah, you just go onto the website that I have linked in my description for Test Driver and apply. The more people that are in a city, the easier it is for them to get funding to open up there. And it's no commitments.
Nice. I remember unloading trucks for $8 an hour, $8.50 an hour for 8 hours after my taxes. Yes. Hey Tony, what was your first job, if you don't mind sharing?
My very first job was doing inventory.
How much does that pay?
So that was like, I think I made $6.75 an hour. I was 15 years old. I was not supposed to be able to be hired. You had to be 18, but my mom was the manager there.
Your mom said, "We're gonna finesse something. We gotta get Tony to be responsible. He has to make that money." I see you. My first job
to get a car, so I had to make that money.
Of course. My first job is I worked at McDonald's when I was like 15, 16. And I was making minimum wage, which is still $7.25, by the way, which is crazy. I hated it. I absolutely hated the McDonald's so much.
I never worked in fast food or any of the food places. So I went from there, and then my first job that I got on my own, that my mom didn't have to like basically hire me under the table, was I worked at Fred Meyer, which is now a Kroger brand. When I first started there, they hadn't been bought by Kroger yet, but Fred Meyer's a grocery store slash kind of like before Walmart had supercenters. That's what Fred Meyer had. So they had like GM merchandise, clothes, all that stuff, jewelry store.
Yeah, because
And
I
I
know
made
this guy, I know Adam on my Discord. He rents a car through Hertz, for DoorDash, like through DoorDash. Like it's from Hertz, but if they have like a special deal for DoorDash drivers.
yeah, I remember seeing that as a benefit like right before the pandemic happened. But when I looked at the numbers for that, it was even higher of a rental charge than Uber's deal with Hertz. And
Hmm.
Uber has a crappy deal with Hertz. It's with Hertz because it hurts your wallet.
That's funny. Dee said her first job was working at a beauty shop, making coffee, sweeping the floor, cleaning, running errands. Nice. I was looking at John's comment, and I think about this. Like these jobs, like 20 years ago, they didn't really exist.
My
Uh,
first independent job was mowing grass
hmm.
I started when I was 10, mowing grass, $25 a yard.
So it says here for Hertz to DoorDash, you have a $200 refundable security deposit when you pick up the car. There's no minimum or maximum rental period. You can rent for as little or as long as you want. Uh, the driven mom said she started refereeing soccer when she was 12. Were you a good referee, Lisa? I feel like you're probably like a bad one.
Shout out to the driven mom. Happy
Oh
birthday.
yeah, happy birthday, happy birthday. Matthew said, "Where's grinding with Levi? He's probably asleep right now, allegedly."
Oh, it's leveling up now.
Oh yeah, dude, I know. He told me, he said, "What do you think about this?" And I was like, "If you look up his name, there's like a kid that plays with Legos
Uh-huh.
that's had a very similar name, way longer than he has."
He could make his gaming channel one up with Levi.
There you go. First real job, D said she was a lifeguard. Were you a good lifeguard, D, or were you like just for show?
Did people die on your watch or not?
Exactly.
That's what he's asking.
It says, how do you qualify to rent under Hertz? Have an account in good standing with Hertz, be at least 20 years old, have a valid driver's license, have a valid credit card or debit card at certain select locations.
You want to have a credit card with Hertz because if it's a debit card, man, like the way that they run their billing, just crazy. You're billed for like 3 weeks at a time. So if you have a credit card, then the hold fee doesn't come out until you get charged, but on your debit card, the hold fee is
I
out,
got
and
you.
then you get an additional hold for the next week. So you
Right.
got like 3 weeks pending at all times.
That sucks. Drew said it isn't hard to referee soccer when it's a bunch of 4-year-olds. Basically, just keeping the ball in bounds. I guess the real question is, why is that even a ref for a bunch of 4-year-olds?
So they learn how to respect the game managers.
According to D, said, no, I took it very seriously. Nobody, and I repeat, no one died under my watchful eye. Right, D, sure.
Nova Dasher, if you were at the pool that she was a lifeguard at, you would have been like the kid on the Sandlot or what?
Oh, man, that's funny. What's going on over here? You know what's crazy? So like I told you, right, I got Adam the Uber because I don't know why, I guess he doesn't have Uber, but I got the Uber for him, right? So I put his phone number in there and his name, and then the driver. So what happened was his car that he rented through Hertz broke down, right? So he
Right.
was getting it towed. I'm guessing wherever Hertz wanted him to bring the car, and he wanted to go. According to the app, it said they had a car for him to use at the Hertz in one of the airports, right? So he was like, "Hey, could you pick me up?" And he said, "Go pay you." And I'm like, "It's not the problem. The problem is that I'm like 2 towns away from where he was at." And I was like, "Well, if you cash app me, I can just get you an Uber." And then he was like, "Wait, but it's not me." And I'm like, "Yeah, you can order Uber for other people and just ask me for your phone number, your name, very basic info, and that's it." So then when I sent him the Uber, I sent the driver a message. I'm like, "Hey man, look for the white dude by the tow truck because his car's getting towed." And then I asked Adam, and he's like, "Oh wait, the tow truck is gone now." And I'm like, "Oh man, then look for the one guy with random stuff on the ground." Because the address that we put in was like, they say like the address for a restaurant, but he was in that parking lot. If that makes any sense.
Right.
But then when he went into the airport, we ended up changing the address to his Airbnb. So he said, "Hey, can you edit the address?" And I was like, "Yeah, if it lets me." So then they gave me like a new price and everything. And this is like 3 days ago, and I still see the Uber technologies chart. It says pending because there ended up
Right.
being three different charges. It was like the original one was $36, and then the other one was $25, and then we tipped him. No, it ended up being $61.93 for everything, but there's still a hold for the original amount of $36.91, and then we tipped him $20 on the app. So the guy made like, well, you said he only made 35, right? Because you said they take a lot or whatever.
Yeah, he probably only made 35 off the 60, but then he should have got the full tip though.
No, nice. There you go. So he at least got that. And it's a great movie. Yep. I bet you Levi hasn't seen it. Levi hasn't seen anything. I'm mind
Which
blown.
movie are we talking about right now?
The Sandlot.
Oh yeah. That's from the Sandlot.
I think I asked him if he saw the Goonies. He was like, "I've never heard of the Goonies," and I was like, "Oh,
He hasn't seen the Goonies. Oh my gosh, we need to put this kid to school, man.
killing me, Smalls." Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You
I don't
killing
know.
me, Levi.
There's so many things he hasn't seen, and I'm just like, man, how can you not have seen this? That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in that same camp of Levi when it comes to new stuff because, like, I just don't have time for it.
No, I feel you with that, but I'm talking about like maybe I don't know. I think because when I was a kid, I would always watch like I think it was like TBS, and they would always play like older movies and stuff. So like I've
Yeah,
watched like Beverly Hills Cop 1,000 times, or like Back to the Future, Indiana Jones. Um, I think this one I think it was with what's the actor's name? I know he died. He was like a ninja, but he was like fat. I can't remember his name. Um,
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley. Yeah. I think he was a ninja in the movie, but I can't remember the name.
I don't know the name. I've never seen that one, but I know.
Look, Lisa said prior to meeting Tony, I hadn't seen the Goonies either. So see, you saved her. Nice.
Yep. There's several things she didn't see A Christmas Story till I showed it to her. She didn't know about the leg lamp.
John said, my local pool has a sign for $18 an hour lifeguard. But you know what's interesting? In my area here where I live, all the lifeguards were always from like Europe during the summer. And we used to have a lot of Ukrainians. So I wonder if the whole thing with Ukraine kind of messed that up a little bit. Because now all of a sudden all of the lifeguards are like from Africa. Yeah. Back to the Future. Yeah, see, you can see here, Lisa, I have a little thing that I got. It says how to use a time machine. And it's basically like a little instruction step by step on how to use a DeLorean.
Too bad it's not signed by Michael J. Fox.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, think about this. Yeah, John. I have one of my subscribers. This man was like, he was doing DoorDash when he was in high school because he turned 18 at the beginning of the year of the school year, and he was doing DoorDash like after high school because he was already 18. I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah, making pretty good money for like a high school kid, you know.
Yeah, my kid's like, I don't want to get a job until I can do DoorDash.
That's funny. D says TBS. Yeah, TBS runs a bunch of classics, man. Classics.
And the Atlanta Braves, right?
John, that's true. I've seen fast food places offering $18 an hour. I know I wasn't making. Yeah, I mean, I think they just need people. So I think they're offering, like, even here at my Wawa, it'll say if you work overnight, they pay you an extra $1.50 after 10 p.m. an hour to work overnight, and it has like a $300 sign up bonus and all these benefits, you know. But if you go there,
Well, when I was
there's no one wants to work.
a salaried manager, I wasn't even making $18 an hour.
It's crazy.
Like my $50,000 a year job, I had to probably make like $13 an hour for the amount of hours I put in for it.
I still can't believe like the minimum wage here hasn't moved up. It's still $7.25. You cannot live off that. $7.25. That's nuts.
You know what? I don't think that they should move the minimum wage up because the market will demand a minimum wage without the government.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, nobody pays $7.20 right now. I think most places starting it's like at least $14, $13 maybe. You know.
Yeah.
I know how Hector just left like an hour ago, and he's like, "Yo, I'm back." What's up, Hector? That's funny.
Back to the Future back, huh?
It's a great movie, man.
Yeah. How can Levi have not seen the Goonies? Has he seen the Gremlins? No, I don't think he has because I brought that one up on the scary movie one.
Yeah, no. He
And
has
Howard the Duck. Has he seen Howard the Duck?
Probably not.
What is that one?
As he was watching the Astros versus the Braves. Nice. Hector, Drew also Hector, don't need the chili at Wendy's is nasty. You know, I can never eat anything at Wendy's. I don't know why. It doesn't look appetizing. Like it just looks like it's too much food.
You find fingers in your chili at Wendy's.
John said I'd be in a different position today if I had opportunities 10 years ago. Game changer, making full-time money, working your own schedule. Yeah, I think that's so true. You know, a lot of people imagine how different shit if my parents would have had this opportunity to be way different. You know, that's for sure. Hector said he had. You got the $5 biggie bag. I actually have the salad and the $5 bag. You really can't trust a salad from a burger place. I'm just saying. Wendy's had a recall on their salads. I was loving their Southwest avocado salads for a minute. Huh. That's pretty interesting.
Looks like Nova Dasher needs to get some rest.
Right? Yeah, I was gonna stop at 1 or 12, and it's already 12:15. But somehow the conversation kept going. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I need to edit this video. So actually, let me see how long it's gonna be. I haven't even looked at how long, because sometimes I'll just see how long a video is, and I'm like, oh man, it's this long. Like my video that's like 48 minutes long, dude. I was like, yo, who is gonna watch this? You know, but people did. So shout out to them.
Yeah, I don't have my my premium YouTube anymore from my new Galaxy phone. Because when you get a new Galaxy phone or whatever Samsung phone, they give you 2 free months or 3 free months of premium YouTube.
Hey, premium YouTube, man. It's one of those things that once you have it, it's hard to not have it again. At least for me.
Yeah. I'm like, dang it, I got all these ads going now.
Okay, see, so my video right now, without making any cuts to it, is 37 minutes long. which is a little too long for my liking. So I'm gonna have to see what we can do to tweak it. We'll see. We'll see. I know some people like the longer videos, but it's just a pain in the butt sometimes. Hector got that Chick-fil-A cup right here, man. I went to Chick-fil-A early, got me a chicken noodle soup, some sweet tea.
I got me some free Chick-fil-A today from an Uber that got canceled.
Oh, nice. Hector said I used to pay for YouTube Premium, but it's pricey. See, I can justify it because you also get YouTube Music, which isn't as good as Spotify or other like services, but it's also included, so I can't really complain. German mom, are you in the subneck or what? Not necessarily, but I'm used to being awake. So, but right now, if I lay down right now, I guarantee you I'm gonna pass out in 2 seconds. Which is why whenever I edit my video, I actually stand. I think I need to get me one of them standing desks.
She just doesn't understand because she's a mom of 5 kids.
It's true. She's probably like, I gotta get my sleep whenever I can. You know. Miss Tina said 37 minutes is perfect. 37 minutes. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I gotta make sure that I'll mess up what I'm saying a couple times, or I'll leave a little cue for myself, so when I'm editing the video, it's easier for me.
Boom, like that.
I watched the whole videos. Nice. I'm using YouTube Music now. Yeah, exactly. See, YouTube Music is included, so it's like, why not? So.
Yeah, we have Apple Music and like this whole Apple ecosystem stuff. So.
Just like the older 80s movies, some probably can't comprehend. Yeah, I mean, I saw this clip of, I think it was like maybe like 7-year-old girls, or like maybe they were 5 or 6, and they gave them. Do you remember the old iPod Shuffle that has no screen or anything? Just the ones that were really, really small, and they thought it was a hair clip. They didn't think it was like an electronic, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, imagine, let's say my daughter, she's 4. If I were to give her like a CD player, she'd be like, what is this? Like a cassette player or something.
Yeah. Does Levi know what cassettes are?
I sure hope so. Hector said, yo, I have a question. No, but how much coffee? I don't drink that much coffee, actually. I'm not a big fan. Hurts my stomach. I have a sensitive stomach. You drink 2 in the morning. I drink 10-hour shifts, drink 4 cups a lot. John said, I add YouTube Premium because my Google Play this ended, and I got yeah, exactly. They got the music is okay. So I mean, I can't do ads anymore. Like, I don't even know what ads play on my videos, to be honest. I've never seen an ad on my video because I don't have I have YouTube Premium, so I don't even know what ads they play.
I think they play the ads that are kind of directed towards the person who's watching your video versus what you. I mean, they do run ads like on everybody's channels. I've been seeing Lyft ads now that I don't have YouTube Premium.
Dude, I still don't understand the whole YouTube thing. Like, there's videos where I'll talk about the same thing, and it's like so much more money from the monetization side, and it's other videos that I would consider better or more detailed, and those get half or maybe a third of that money, which is so confusing.
Well, do you put in, like, do they play different kinds of ads on those ones? Like, how many ads are played?
I mean, I just I do the automatic one where you just you max the ads or whatever. So I just click that one. I click the same thing for all my videos, which is why I don't get why some are different than others. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it probably when you do the automatic thing, it probably just plays different ads on different videos, like different types, like the skip ads or the no skip ads, etc.
Yeah. You guys, Miss Tina, I actually have YouTube TV for my house because Cox Communications sucks. So I refuse to give them any more of my money. I already give them enough for my internet connection, which sucks anyways. But I have YouTube TV. It's okay. I think it's a little pricey for streaming. It's like $64.99. Um, but it's pretty good. I like that I can pull it up on my phone, anywhere. It's nice.
Yeah, I don't pay for TV.
Oh yeah, I mean I only have it because I have all these kids shows that my daughter likes to watch. If not, I probably
Yeah,
cancel.
we just pirate off of Lisa's mom
Lisa saying that you have to behave, Tony.
because he said cock sucks.
Dude, I hate Cox, man. I hate him so much. You know what's funny? I actually got that in the
That's
mail.
good. That's a
I
good
got
thing
a
that you hate cocks.
I got a thing in the mail for because in my area there's no Verizon Fios, but they have a new thing called just Verizon Wireless, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
The 5G one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try it. It's only $25 a month for a whole
It's gonna
year.
suck.
So I've been hearing good things about it. So we'll see what happens. It
When I
can't be
was in
much worse than this.
Texas, when I was in Texas and I got the Verizon internet, it sucked.
YouTube TV had a basketball. Yeah. I mean, once I get Red Zone, for football, I'm definitely gonna watch it. Hector said, "Yo, did you guys hear about Tony being on Shark Tank this year? What? Did you have a
I'm on
lookalike
Shark
on
Tank.
there? Maybe Tony's gonna be like, "I like your company. You'll invest $3 for 100% of your company." That's funny.
Oh, like Tony
Oh,
Shu's
you mean Tony Shu?
a shark?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Is Tony
Yeah,
Shu a shark?
is he really? That's funny.
Yeah, he's a.
Yo, I would go there and just clown on him. I'll be like, Tony, would you take 225 for 10 miles? That's so funny. Oh, he was there as a guest. Oh, he's going to be there this year as a guest. It's interesting.
Yeah, let us dashers go on in the audience participation and see what happens. Somebody will run out there and tackle him.
I don't even think they have a stat of
Live
audience.
audience.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's whack. Shark Tank's such a. I don't know. I don't like that show.
I like the they have an Australian version, but it's called something Den, or maybe not Australia. I think it's England. I think it's the Dragon's Den, something like that. It's about the same thing.
Mm.
I like that one better.
I just don't like some of those investors because they're douches.
I think also I think if I was gonna go there, I would just plug myself for like the free advertising. I don't really want your help. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think some people did that for sure.
Yeah, so you have no intention of signing up a deal, but you just want to get that exposure.
And then you can clown on them when they're like offering you, like, oh no, that's a little much.
Yeah. Like you seen this
They're
clip.
always like robbing people of their company. Like they want to own half or more.
Yeah.
I was just looking for a little startup money. What the hell? I don't want you.
You know,
have my company.
It's funny you mentioned that. They were talking about they had Mark Cuban. He was interviewed somewhere. I saw it on one of the YouTube shorts, and he said, "What was the biggest deal you've seen?" And it was this guy who didn't even have any sales, and he basically had like a snuggie, like it looked like a snuggie, like a big sweater, but it looks like a blanket. That was it. That was the entire idea. And I forgot her name. I think it's Barbara. She offered him $50,000 for a third of the company. They said yes, and then last year, the company alone, she alone had made like $38 million just from that.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that's crazy. That's insane. But Tony, I think at this current rate, I think by maybe the end of the year, you're gonna be monetized, man. It's exciting.
Yeah, at the rate I'm going, actually, it looks
Probably
like
sooner,
by
right?
the end of October.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's a little more obviously it's more rewarding because you're gonna make some money. But I mean, you could if you put in the effort, which I know you will, put in the work, you can definitely pay for your a couple weeks of your Tesla for sure.
Yeah, well, I'm planning on doing a couple of things with the channel to further monetize it even without YouTube monetization. But I have to set things up.
Mm. Says Hector, I like Kevin O'Leary. Is Kevin O'Leary the one that they call Mr. Wonderful? That's him, right? He's kind of douchey. He was crying on TV because he's having problems finding workers and they aren't hard enough. Huh. Yeah, Mr. Wonderful. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own different theories on how to like increase your revenue. Like they're like, "Oh, talk about finance," and you want to plug in finance on your thing, you make more money. But randomly on mine, if I put in education, that makes more money sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know. You know who doesn't ever? I don't think I ever see him invest. Is what's his name? He's the black guy. I can't with Fubu or whatever. I can't think of his name, but I never see this man investing anything. He's just there just to be on the show.
Yeah, well, he'll throw out his offer and then he'll get.
Right, but if I feel like he just, oh yeah, there you go, Damien. There, exactly. Yeah, I feel like he just
other
throws the
sharks,
offer to say something, you know.
the other sharks will like shark him out. He's like, no, that's not enough money for me.
Lisa said, "LOL, Tony. You know how I told you about the customer service video? Looks like one was made already."
The customer service video.
They said, "Dude, it's cheap as hell." Yeah, I think it's pretty cheap. Yeah. You know what they should have as guest people there? Snoop Dogg. Have you seen the video of Snoop Dogg narrating the Olympics? It's so funny, man.
Snoop Dogg is like cracked out.
Like they had this man with Kevin Hart. They were doing the Olympics, but they were doing like random ass sports, like like horse riding or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so funny because Snoop Dogg is like, "Yo, I think the horse is crib riding or whatever it's called, crib walking." It's so funny. I would play, but I'm sure I get demonetized instantly.
Right. Snoop, didn't he like dox a DoorDasher or Uber Eats driver?
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. It's funny. Is your Charles Bark?
That's funny. Somebody made a customer service video in response to. It's a response video, I guess. You know what? Shaq should be a shark.
True. But hey, man, it's 12:30, so I think 12:30 for me. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it, so I can edit this video and go to sleep. Either that, or I'm gonna go to sleep now and then wake up early and edit the video. One of those two.
Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna happen.
Probably not.
You better edit it now.
Yeah, I know.
At least get started on it.
Shout out to you guys. Yo, happy birthday to Lisa, the Driven Mom. Check out her channel. She's great. Hector, don't forget the Giants suck, buddy. I see if man you just got here, but we're about to end the stream right now. Let's see, YouTube is a whole new. Yeah, Miss Tina. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and edit the video now for sure. D, hopefully you're recovering well from your surgery and whatnot. So, Tony, stay safe, man. Like always, stay driven. Oh no,
Yeah,
that's your
for
line.
sure.
That's your line. I can't steal your line.
I don't care. Anybody can use lines. I'm not allowed to use the American flag anymore, apparently, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Says who?
Somebody said I stole it from them.
That's crazy. Well, guys, check out Tony's shorts. He's becoming a top dasher. I think it's super interesting. Every time I see your
Sounds
shorts,
funny.
I'm
Check
like,
out my shorts.
yeah, yep. Check out his shorts. He has thighs like Saquon Barkley. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I'm gonna start doing some squats for
Funny.
my short reels.
I'm sure Lisa can vouch for your thighs. Yeah, that's
I mean, I
pretty-
did play a lot of soccer as a kid.
there you go. Oh man, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and edit now, and we'll see how long it takes. But yeah, no, I like doing the lives. I think it's fun for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And no beef between me and D. We
Exactly.
squashed it.
Squash the beef.
We manned up.
Lisa said, "Nobody check on nobody check out his shorts. He's married." Funny. He's married to the game, Lisa. That's so funny. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it. If you guys want to leave a like, that would be great. He says, "How about Dash Santiago tomorrow?" That's how I found you guys. Oh, you found us through
Pedro.
Pedro. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure his live will be crazy tomorrow. I got a feeling a lot of people are gonna jump on there for sure. Yep, depends just
Yeah, I
on
was on there last week, so I'll be taking a break from the harassment.
you're gonna be there lurking.
When I get on
Yeah, I'm
there,
I'm
it's
at
either a
work
love or a
whenever
hate.
he's on there. So
Well, when I'm on there, either people are like, "Man, he's really smart," or "Man, he's an asshole."
that's funny.
There's nothing in between. I'm either really cool or really shitty.
That's funny. Yeah, no.
All right.
Whenever he goes on there, I'm at work, so I really can't jump in too much. But I'm always listening.
Right.
I'm always lurking. Man.
All right. Well, I'll bounce off here so you can end it.
Oh, I'm gonna end it right now. Thank you guys for
All right.
watching. Leave a like. Follow the Driven Mom. Follow the Driven Dad. They're great people.
You're allowed to end it with "Stay driven."
Remember, guys, only take orders that make sense to you and to you only. Like Tony said, stay driven, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace.